Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. And this time on Rain World, well, I guess I should say last time on Rain World, we got 2 more bits from the pipe yard, and now we're in the farm arrays, because there's one section of the farm arrays that I still have left to explore. I also have a pearl in my belly that we got from the pipe yard, and once I explore that section of the farm arrays, we're going to use our last passage, the last passage that I know that we could even get, to go back to Looks to the Moon and deliver this pearl. So I have jumped over here, but I haven't yet actually looked at the map, so let's do that. I know the section, so I don't really care about this room. This room, I don't think there's anything in. But there was something near where we found... Yeah, right there is where we went and found the echo. And then next to that, it goes to a room that we, I believe, never explored. So that's the plan. So what I want to do here is go down, which would be easy to do, right? I mean, I have to get past the hungry grass, which... I did actually get past the hungry grass? Okay, I thought I was dead there. Alright, we made it. And... I remember visiting the Echo. I don't know exactly which room the Echo is in. Is it the room just before the one that I'm going toward? Like, is it that room? Or is it this room that had the Echo? Don't really remember. I guess we'll find out soon. We at least know that we're going the left path here. But I don't know if there's anything else in the room that we saw the Echo. I think this is where we saw the Echo. Huh. There's some interesting, like, space below me. Like, let's go back through that and just look at the screen there. So, we should not fall down. Falling down is basically death. Unless there's something to the right or left of the screen, but I kind of think that's not what we're going to want to do. Let's just jump across here and go down this. And then here is... Ooh. Oh, I didn't even think to bring a deer musk grenade. Or a deer food pellet, I guess. I wonder if I can make it to that... Oh, I did not make it to that. Oh, I could have just waited for the deer to get there. Right. Okay. I should have just waited for the deer to get there. Let's go back that way, but this time we're going to take the grenade that we have in this hibernate spot and bring that with us. Because apparently that's a room that we can go both left and right in. It's a bigger room than I expected it to be, honestly. And if I can get all the way over and then fall down, I would like that the most. Which probably means using that to go up here. And hope we don't need a stick for another reason. I can't think of a reason on this path, so let's just go with our one grenade. Same as last time. That is not a dangerous thing. But the dangerous thing is following it. That's actually really interesting because now I can go down here and eat the rest of that thing that the lizard left behind. Alright, we're actually eating today. Wow, apparently there was a lot of it on the ground right here. I have a mushroom. I don't want to eat the mushroom. I want to eat this. Alright. Wonderful. Now, let's go back the way we're going. That was a weird and fortuitous sight. There's also even a stick right there that we could get in case we want a stick for any reason. We certainly don't want it immediately because we really want just a deer. Ooh, there's a deer right there. I'm going to throw that stick. I'm going to eat... Whoop, I'm going to throw another stick. I'm going to eat this. I'm worried that the deer is is really high up. Like, how does it even get down? This looks like a broken deer. Oh, no, don't. Oh, my gosh. That was successful. I thought the deer was going to push me off. All right. Well, somehow we got on top of this deer, and I'm very, very surprised by that. Now we just have to convince it to move. Okay, it's thinking about it. There we go. All right, now we have to get past this other deer. Oh, the other deer crouched out of the way for us. How nice. I see what I think is a white pearl over there. Kind of want to pick it up just because. But let's see how far we can go with the deer first. Okay, you know what? We're going to pick up that pearl. Because this is not like a... This is just a white pearl, right? Yeah, this is totally just a white pearl. I got too excited. Alright, the other deer is coming this way. We just have to get on top of it while it's coming this way. I guess we really don't need this white pearl. I wanted to pick it up just in case, because I've been wrong about pearls before, but this one is definitely just a white pearl. Throw it away. The other deer ended up going backward, so we rely on one of these two deer. Are you going to come down for me? You are? Perfect. Okay, now can you turn around? Actually, I don't know if I want it to turn around, because there might be a place the other direction, too. Oh my. You just slammed me into the other deer? Oh my gosh. I'm being crushed. That deer looks like it's broken. I think it broke its leg. Okay. Oh, that is actually a pearl. Oh my gosh, that's a red pearl. No, no, no. No. I missed grabbing onto the side. Oh my, that's a red pearl and a new place to go. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, there's definitely more to the farmyard, or farmyards? Farm arrays than I was expecting. And, oh man, there's a red pearl. We need deer. There have been a lot of deer the last couple times, so I'm hopeful. The fact that... Ooh, there it goes. The fact that the grass was not leaning over made me worry that a deer was not nearby. But now that it is leaning over, I am very confident that a deer is nearby. It just has to come all the way this way. I hope it does. Come on. Deer that I cannot see, please come to me. I could try to do something with this grenade, technically. If I throw it, though, I'll throw it to a place that I don't really want the deer to go, is the thing. I know trying to jump all the way past that red grass did not work the one time I tried, so I think we need to actually just wait for a deer. And if it was coming before, it seems to not be coming so much now. Well, I could jump to the right and die from that other grass. Alright, that's, I guess, an option. Oh no, there's no deer coming. Come on, deer! We need you. Can I, like, drop that down? I dropped it there. That doesn't explode it, though, to make a deer definitely come. See, if I throw it, I'm just gonna, like, chuck it past the edge of what I can see. Can I just throw it, like, lightly over there? Nope. Complete fail. How much time do we have? I mean, we have a lot of time. I just don't want to spend the entire time waiting for a deer to come, you know? But that's probably the best we can do. Unless I just want to make a jump for it. And hope that we make it even though we died very quickly the previous time. I guess because we haven't seen anything yet, and we saw a lot the previous days, maybe I should just try the jump again. Alright, we're going to make a jump for it. We're probably going to die. Jump. Yep. Almost definitely dead. Oh my gosh, I did not die. That's incredible and also also useless because now I'm definitely going to die. Because I can't go forward anymore without a stick. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a stick right here? No, that was a Lego brick. Come on, deer. I'm right down here. Our only hope is that deer comes toward me and then drops right next to me. That's my only hope. Drop right next to me. Please? Oh, no. No. Alright, let's die. Try again. Oh, the deer. They're so fickle. We do have this grenade once again. A grenade and a stick, that's really all we need. So in theory, I could actually pick up this stick, make the same jump that I made the previous day, but this time I'd have a stick to put in the wall over there so that I could go a little bit further on my own. That's a theory. A deer would definitely be much, much better for me. And the grass makes me think one is coming. Oh, one is coming. All right. Oh, no. Deer? I tried to jump on top of you and it did not work. And now there's grass all on me. And you're way up there. Deer! Here. I threw it over here so that you would come over here. There's so much grass on me though, I don't even know if I could get on top of the deer. With all the grass. Oh no, oh the grass ate me. Alright, try again. I leapt to the deer too soon. Try again. And now we wait for deer. This time I'm gonna have a little bit more patience when getting on top of the deer, I think. Perhaps. If a deer comes. If a deer comes, I say. That's the first step. The grass is showing no signs of deer coming. Okay, it's starting to move. Okay, maybe a deer is coming from the right. It is. And then we jump like that. Much better that time than the previous time. And then it has to do something. Oh, I'm crushed. Oh, it just moved my body through the solid thing there. Katarina must be dead. She's barely alive. I mean, look at her. She doesn't look like she's healthy. She looks like she's broken in the branches. Alright, Katarina, you've got to get healthy real soon. Because you're going to have to jump off. Let's see. We're making it. We're making it over here. Now what I have to do is jump at the right time. That was actually the perfect time. Absolutely. I already have a pearl in my belly, so we have to just go down. In theory, there could be something to the right and to the left of this room as well. But I really would like to find a hibernate spot. This is another new room. I mean, it's a continuation of the old one, I guess. So it's not that new. I imagine we need a deer here, but I could also see us getting much farther to the left without one. So let's start going to the left. Okay. It looks like we could continue. We just have to be careful to not get grabbed by that grass. Good. Okay. We did not need a deer so far. Remember, with that grass, you just have to go fast. Just go fast. Okay. We made it. Now what? What's over here? Oh, we've been here. Oh, we connected. All right. Now that we've connected, how do we get back to a hibernate spot safely? All right. I think the only ways back to a hibernate spot safely involve deer. And since we already have one pearl in our hand, we're going to need deer to come to us. I think going straight back the way we just came is our best bet. We've got one musk grenade and 2 pearls. And that's exactly what we should have in order to get these 2 pearls, 2 looks to the moon. Because the grenade, we need to potentially get a deer to come closer to us. Oh no! We can't get up there. That was one direction. Well, in that case, we have to go this way and go around another place that we're going to have to use deer. All right. We can do this. It's just, can we do this in time, considering that we depend on deer to, arrive for us at the right places? I don't know. So where are we? We're in the water. Now we want to go right. Right? And then right. That's where we want to go to basically go back to the hibernate spot we were at. Of course, any hibernate spot is good. But... oh, we could actually go... if we go bottom left here, I think we can get to a hibernate spot and we do not require a deer. Right? Am I wrong about this? Well, we can't go up in this room, so never mind. Yeah, we absolutely need a deer. And my best bet, I think, is to go right. Alright, we need a deer in this room to be here for us. It looks like there might be one coming. Let's check how much time we have. We have a good amount of time. There was actually a deer on the map, too. Hello, deer? Alright, oh my gosh. By the way, I have done almost perfectly with deer this episode. I'm rather happy about that. Because I was not very good at deer not too long ago, and now I'm pretty good at it, right? I say that as this deer just stays here. Alright. There he goes, to the right. We need to get to a hibernate spot. We've connected every part of the map now, as well. Which means we could leave and go back to looks to the moon. Because I think we fully explored the farm arrays. We have a pearl from the farm arrays, and we have a pearl from the pipe yard. How about that? 2 more pearls. That's kind of incredible. Alright, bring us to safety, Mr. Deer. Please. I'm gonna stay on as long as possible, just in case. Okay. Great. I have the pearl still. After jumping like that, it's good to make sure that you still have the pearl. Okay, we have to put down one thing. We did not put down the pearl. That's good. I'd like to eat this flower too while we're here. And get another one of these, just in case we need it to get through another room. Okay, this room is an annoying room. That's what I remember about this one. It's an annoying room. You have to be very patient. Oh, I dropped the pearl? Oh no! I dropped the pearl when I got grabbed like that. That's not a good sign. Because I do not want to end up dropping the pearls while we get grabbed by one of those in, like, the wrong place. That would be very upsetting. So let's see how well we can go through this. Actually, getting back through this is not so bad, because we can just stay at the bottom. I kind of think there's another room like this that we have to go through. Okay, which direction do we go? If we go right where I am, we can go back to the same hibernate spot that we came from. Let's do that. That makes me feel the most comfortable. So, we want to go down right here where the evil tutorial man is. Yeah, here we go. And there's usually not lizards in this room to the right of me. There's usually just the little flying monstrosities. And grass. There's grass at the bottom. I guess I didn't mean this room, I meant one more room over. There's grass at the bottom, which we get through by just going fast, right? Which is not what I'm doing right now. Alright, we made it. Okay, great. Let's get to the hibernate spot. All we have to do is get over there and go up that little pipe. I don't have anything with me that I could bring back to the Looks of the Moon other than these pearls. Like, I don't have a musk grenade with me to bring to Looks to the Moon. Alright, avoid that completely, because maybe it would hate me. Okay, just go fast. Great. Alright, let's use our last passage. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily we're using a passage, because that lizard just came in after me. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Looks to the Moon, and then in the shoreline there's one bit that we haven't found. I have no idea where it could be, but I'm going to do kind of a light search for it. Using the Outlaw Passage. Oh, I see that's using the explosive sticks the scavengers have. Yeah, alright. Nice little picture. Except that my character had no eyes. So, to the shoreline. We want to hold the map button. And we want to go to Looks to the Moon in the shoreline. Alright, 2 more pearls. Let's go. Okay, now we go back. Right? No, we go back and then we hold the start. I have to be very careful not to screw up my passage usage. Okay, so we've got a pearl in our belly. This one, that's from the pipe yard. And this one, that's from the farm arrays. Here we go. Looks to the Moon, I've got 2 more pearls for you. I'm excited to see what they say. I think that there might be pearls in the subterranean. Luckily, the subterranean is connected to the shoreline, because I have no more passages to use to come back here quickly. Oh, little archaeologist, hello. Oh, of course, I will take a look. Oh, this is from the old drill site north of the farm array. It's quite ancient, as the mines predate my construction. The early ages of the Void Fluid Revolution were an explosive period of innovation and industry. By creating a vacuum of empty space and inducing a flux in the energy fields around the singular null point you've created, you can cause a fuel mass of base elements to decompose into energy. This process is called mass rarefaction. Or rarefaction. Of course, this undertaking required extremely pure samples to properly craft rarefaction cells. Older mines on the surface became abandoned once underground construction became much easier, though most nearby systems were connected anyway, regardless of age or depth. Void fluid isn't exactly easy to purify, or even properly contain. The pearl itself is simply a maintenance and production log for one of the 47 operating drill silos. That was in the pipe yard. There is something that I could call a drill silo in the pipe yard. And this one's from the farm raise. A new gift for me, little archaeologist. And yet another one. I will read it to you. It's a small plate, a little text of spiritual guidance. It is written by a monk called 4 Cabinets, 11 Hatchets. It's old, several ages before the void fluid revolution. Like most writing from this time, it's quite shrouded in analogies. The subject is how to shed one of the 5 natural urges which tie a creature to life, namely number 4, gluttony. It is basically an instruction on how to starve yourself on herbal tea and gravel, but disguised as a poem. Now, of course, when void fluid was discovered, these methods proved obsolete, as it was much more easy just jumping in a vat of it to effortlessly leave this world. There were some horror stories, though, that if your ego was big enough, not even the void fluid could entirely cross you out, and a faint echo of your pompousness would grandiosely haunt. Oh, are those the echoes? So even when the void fluid baths became cheaper, some would still starve and drink. And drink herbal tea. Oh my. Oh, I need to say goodbye, because I don't think that we're actually going to come back again. Goodbye, looks to the moon. Hug, hug. Alright. Goodbye. So I believe that that last pearl was kind of indicating that if you apparently jump in vats of void fluid is how you get away from the world. But if you're pompous, then maybe you leave a part of yourself behind. And that sounds like the ancient echoes to me, right? The ancient echoes are the pompous people that tried to dip themselves in void fluid or whatever. Now, all we're doing here is we're going to the next hibernate spot, hibernating to basically save that we're here, and our progress has been made by bringing pearls back to look to the moon. And then we are going to search for a bit. The last time we searched for a bit in this shoreline, we searched the bottom path. So I guess I'm going to search the top portion, because we have done that the longest ago. That's my only reasoning. My suspicion for this last bit, by the way, is that it is in the chamber above looks to the moon, and you get there by coming from a different region. And my suspicion there is the subterranean, or not the subterranean, the submerged superstructure. And therefore, I don't think we're going to get this bit, because I don't intend to go back to the submerged superstructure. We're just going to do a somewhat cursory search of the top part of the shoreline, looking for some bit that I haven't gotten. And if it's there, we'll get it. If it's not, I'll basically say that we won't get this bit. Alright. Did we eat today? I think we already ate today, didn't we? There's this super simple food. Okay, yeah, we have. So the top part of this, there's no reason to go down there if I'm searching the top part. So we're just going to go to the left. I think I might have to get past a... what is it called? A monster kelp going this way. So I might want to grab one of these dolphins, because it can get past the monster kelp. Yeah. See, I want to go there. Ooh, I made it through. Excellent. Excellent. I'm kind of staying up here, but we should kind of look down here as well, since we have an excellent creature to help us do that. Okay, I haven't seen any potential bits down there, though. Let's look at our map again. Yeah, we kind of have fully searched this, unless we can go, like, in the middle right here, where that, where that giant monster is. We're not going to do that, actually. Here, have a thing. We fed it. I will take another stick as well. Ooh, there's another monster over here. I'm surprised that those lizards are alive, considering the monster being here. We're going to try to be real quiet, so that lizards don't find me. Alright, where do we want to go here? If we're staying at the top, then we want to go on the left one of these. Stay at the top part of the map. I don't see any potential bits here. Whoop, let's go down. Never mind. I didn't make it down while that was coming through. It's a salamander with a dolphin in its mouth, so we should be able to go straight past. We did. Now there are two things to get past here in this room. There we go. So far, so good. I mean, we made it. Alright. There's a hibernate spot here. We should just go at this hibernate spot. Down there, there's a potential bit. I think we already got that bit, but it'd be great to actually, like, verify by going back there. How much time do we have this day? We have enough time for me to potentially search. If we found a dolphin. Alright. Let's see if we can find a dolphin in the next room. And verify that we got this bit. I think we have. Okay. Do I see the potential for a dolphin here? Not really. Not so far, anyway. So there's one bit potentially behind me. Right there. The fact that we've been through that makes me think that we definitely got the bit. Let's say that we definitely got that. There's also this other side here that we should check. Right? Where are we? We're right here. We got here... We haven't been to that room this time. And the way to get to that room is to the left of us in the room that we're in. Okay, let's go. And let's take a stick with us. Also, because I didn't hibernate, I should really check how much time we have. Alright, we have enough time, but we don't have tons of time. I think we want to get to... Yeah, the one right over there that we can see on our screen. The exit that we can see on our screen. Ooh, there's a dolphin. I want that dolphin. Don't know how I would actually get that dolphin, though. Oh, it came up here. Dolphin. Alright. Come with me. I kind of want him to go the other direction, but let's go this way with him first. Oh, come on. You can actually make it into the room. Alright. Into the water. There we go. So, I want to actually get on land just a little bit in order to see what we've done in this room and what we haven't done in this room. So we haven't gone all the way through the water this way, it seems. We've been here, but we haven't been through that. Not that there was anything at all through that, but we hadn't been there anytime recently. Next. Ooh, we haven't been directly below me. What could that possibly have? I don't see anything, but let's check it, because we have a dolphin with us. Yeah, there was nothing there. That was just another way through the room. So, next, where else could we go? We haven't been in that room recently. We could go toward that direction, like to the right of me. And that would be something new to do. I think we can't use the dolphin this way, though, because I don't think I would be able to get into this right here with that dolphin. So we're going toward a gate. I know that we're going toward a gate. Thinking about all the possible places here that we could search while we're going to that gate. Obviously, we can go up here. And do we see a bit? No, I think there was a pearl up there that we got at a previous time. And we want to go down this, apparently. Okay. I don't see anything at all. I don't even see the grabber-ons that would normally be making it hard for me to do this. I didn't actually intend to go through there, but there was a vulture that came down right when I did that. So it was fortunate that I did this, but I do kind of want to go back. How much time do we have? Very little. Let's go to the hibernate spot. We have to go back this way anyway to re-explore, or go back to the shoreline that we're trying to explore. So if we get to the hibernate spot safely, that would be better than not. I dropped down here, which is not good for me. Because then how do we get up to the hibernate spot that I was going for? Okay, we need to go for a different hibernate spot now. And that would be where? Oh no. Alright. We're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, actually there's a way up over here. I just don't have enough time to get through the next room, I don't think. I'm still scanning for a potential bit, and I think that's silly. This is not the time. The time right now is to book it up this room as fast as we can, because the rain is definitely coming for us. Okay, I'm still alive, actually. Actually still alive. And the hibernate spot is right through here in the gate room. There we go. We actually made it to the hibernate spot. How about that? And we'll search those rooms on the way back. We have to actually go into the hibernate spot. Alright, let's continue. Searching for a bit. That's what we're doing. Searching for a bit. There's one more in the shoreline. I just have no concept at all where it might be. So, if we find it, it's going to be a little bit lucky. So, is there a bit in this room somewhere? If there was, where would it be? It's not on this screen. I don't see any potential bit on this screen either. And then there's just death below me. I don't see even a potential bit there either. There's just death. So let's not go down. But that's a place where, you know, an evil developer could try to hide a bit. Now then, we want to stay at the top and go left, if we can. That's what I would prefer to do, which is going back the way we came, which is exactly what I want to do. Because we searched all that, which means the only places to search are the things to the left of us. And we need to not fall down, which is, you know... There we go, we got it. And... Don't fall, don't fall. Good. Now, this room, do we see a potential bit here? I don't see anything. And this is the entirety of the room, isn't it? Basically, yeah. So if we go where we are right now, we'll get to another room. This room I wanted to try going up here, where we saw the vulture come down recently. Ooh, there's a potential pit. And one of these flowers. So, I mean, how in the world would we get over there, though? That's the next question. How in the world would we get across there to get that potential bit? Whoa, okay. It looks cool, but I have no idea how we would actually get there. Because we certainly can't jump that gap, right? Not even close. So what could we do? Let's try to think about this, because I don't know if I remember seeing that before. I also did not intend to go through here. There's none of the flying monstrosities in the shoreline, right? So we can't use a flying monstrosity to get up there. We could use a vulture to get over there. You could tame a vulture. I have no concept at all how we would get over there. I want to think about it, though. Really just can't think of anything. Except for the flying monstrosities, which are not in this region. Right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, nope, don't actually get eaten by the vulture. Do we have a stick that we could use to annoy that vulture? I don't see one. There's one on the other side here. Let's get that stick. There we go. So now if a vulture comes at us, we can stick it in the face. We can't, like, jump on... See, I've always kind of wondered, like, can you, like, jump more effectively across these, like, poles or something? I don't think so. We can't, like, crouch down on the pole and jump because we just fall. So yeah, we can't really jump very far from a pole. Which means we've got to puzzle it out without that. It actually does kind of look like it has a bit. There's, like, a thing glowing. But why? Why when we can't possibly get over there? Right? Can we, like, actually make that jump? You know, we have a stick. We could throw it while we're trying to make the jump. That's an idea. We could try to make the jump by throwing a stick. How much time do we have? Actually, I don't care. We might die this day. Who cares? We can come back right here pretty fast if we died this day. So where's the place that I could jump from? Like, not there. Can't seem to crouch down here, so I can't really jump from that. You know? That was not terrible. Not terrible, I guess. But it seems like I'd rather jump more above. And here's this silly vulture that still wants to eat me. I just stuck it in its wing, which is not the best. But we did stick it a little bit. I was trying to knock its mask off, of course, because we know how to take out vultures. There is a pearl here that I guess I could throw if I found a good place to jump from. Let's see. Not even close. Well, I'm a little bit stumped, to be honest. It does actually look like it might be something. Like it might be the one bit that I'm missing. It does actually look like it. But I don't know how we could get across this gap. Yeah. I don't know how we would get across that gap, and I keep going through here. Mistakenly. Can we get across this gap somehow? It just looks way too far. Even if I throw a thing, I don't get far enough over, I think. Let's make the best jump I can do without throwing something. So let's do that first, just to see how far left I can get. I'm going to start from up here and just see how far we get. Whoops, that was a terrible jump. Let's try an actually a good jump. Okay, so... it's not like a great edge for me to jump from. So if I jump from here, we can get kind of to the edge of the background. So I got from kind of the edge of the background. Let's go up and look at that. Which is still like a little bit far off. And this we can go like that, which is still a little bit far off. Oh my gosh, is this actually doable? I don't know, but I need something to throw if I'm going to actually do it. And I don't have something to throw. And I don't see anything here to throw either. So let's go back through. I mean, we could get our stick back if the stick is still in the vulture, I guess. Seems to be nothing in the water. And that stick we can't bring with us. This vulture is probably going to kill me. Honestly. I keep kind of playing around it. Let's see if there's something in this other room that we could throw. And in order for there to be something, we have to be like right here. Nope. How about the following room? Nope. Alright, we don't even have something to throw. Which means we can basically do nothing, unless we can like grab onto a vulture or something. I'm gonna get killed by this vulture by trying to use it to get the bit. If there is a bit over there, which it kind of looks like it is, but if it is, that's ridiculous, right? This giant gap. The vulture is not coming. You know, let's go down this way and see if we find something. And we haven't found anything yet. I mean, if we go to a nearby hibernate spot, we could just hibernate, I guess. Of course, we came from a nearby hibernate spot. I'm just going to use this one day. Oh, there's a hibernate spot right here. But the problem is I still don't have an idea of how we would do the thing. And we can't throw these because they're going to become food. I mean, I can actually bring one with me to throw. This is going to be the last attempt. We're going to try this one more time with a good jump and a throw, and then we're going to go rest in that hibernate spot, and then we're going to go to the subterranean next time. We're going to the subterranean next time whether I get this or not. But I'm not going to make many more attempts to get this, if it even is the bit that we're missing. Because we can't fly. We don't have any flying monstrosities to use. This is not the correct direction. That's where the vulture is. So all we can do is just make an honestly incredible jump. That's the best we could hope for, is an absolutely incredible jump. Nope. Alright. Well, let's go to the hibernate spot. The hibernate spot down here. And call that a wash. If there's a bit up there, we're not getting it. Because I don't know how to do so. And next time we're going to go to the subterranean. I feel like I found the last bit, and I don't know how to get it. That's what I feel right now. Maybe that's true. Oh my gosh, I haven't eaten enough food. There's literally food in this room. So let's eat that food. Okay. It's so weird to not have eaten enough food in the shoreline. But there we go. Now we've eaten enough food. Let's get back to the hibernate spot. Like, a little bit faster, maybe. Alright, well, we brought 2 more pearls back to Look to the Moon. I may or may not have found the last bit in the shoreline, but I didn't collect it either way. And next time we're going to the subterranean, hopefully finding the bit there, and perhaps finishing the survivor quest. I don't know where else we would go other than down in the subterranean. In this episode, I turned in 2 more pearls to Looks to the Moon to be translated, 1 from the pipe yard and 1 from the farm arrays. Now the only thing I know that's left are 3 more bits, all of which I'm not sure if I will collect. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New videos every Sunday, and as always, thanks for watching.